Welcome to the Premie, the podcast dedicated to sharing the powerful, inspiring and often emotional stories of families and healthcare professionals navigating the world of premature birth.
Whether you're a parent, a healthcare worker, or just someone looking to understand the journey, we're here to offer support and insight, one episode at a time.
So tune in as we dive into real experiences and explore the strength of the neonatal community. We're your hosts, Kirsty, Dimitty and Meg. Hello and welcome to the Premie Pod. As you can see, there is no guest this week. It's just myself, Kirsty and Dimitty. We are here for our 6-month episode. So we're just going to do a little catch up and tell you what's been happening in our lives.
Yeah. There's been so much happening in our lives. I feel like
has.
this year has just been crazy.
It's been busy.
It's
really
almost
busy.
Christmas too.
Oh, stop it. It really
They've got
is.
Christmas decorations out at the shops too.
No.
Yes.
they
It
do.
hasn't even been
They do.
Halloween yet.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
Okay. Well, I feel like the most obvious one.
Yes. Dimitty, you're starting this time.
I am double the size.
For those who haven't been watching on YouTube, Dimitty is...
Pregnant.
Obviously.
Pregante. Pregnant. Do you guys remember that video?
No.
Oh my God, it was like the Yahoo questions. And I have to show you the video later.
Okay.
It's like people post in all these pregnant questions and they're like, am I pregante?
Oh,
because
yes.
they
Wait,
spell
I
it
know,
wrong.
I've
Do you
seen-
remember?
Yes.
So obviously I am pregnant and probably in about 80% of the podcast I'm too busy crying. So if you're wondering why I haven't been speaking, that's why.
It's either that or the hay fever.
Oh, yeah. Or that.
So how many weeks are you?
I'm about 34 at the moment. So at the end of October we'll have the baby.
Oh, and is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh, so exciting.
And what are you doing? What type of healthcare are you under?
Yeah, we should actually just be
interviewing you.
Okay, so I am under private, which I love because my OB is so good. She sees me all the time. You pretty much get whatever you want.
Yeah.
And in the scan, when you have appointments with her, she does a scan, she does
Yeah.
everything. So
That's
it's
so,
really
reassuring.
yeah, 100%. Because sometimes you go if you're in public, you have a scan at 8 and then 12 and then 20 and then that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas for private, you get a scan at
Every single time.
yeah. And
Mm.
I was like to her, haven't really seen the baby in a while. So it's okay, let's
Whip
do it
that
on,
bad boy
growth
out.
and well-being. I was yeah, sounds good. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And it gives you a lot of reassurance, hey, knowing that Bub's okay
Yeah.
at pretty much each
Appointment.
every
Yeah.
couple of weeks in the gestation. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in private land, the dads get to stay in hospital, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do. So last time Brody did as well. In the first night, because I had a C-section, you stay in a single bed. And then the next night you go to a double hospital bed, it goes up and down, whatever. Anyways, yeah, Brody stayed, but he was really good and everything. I loved having him there. But it's so a bit awkward when the nurses come in and he's and I'm just wake up.
stop snoring, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah, literally. And we're fully in a deep 5-minute conversation and he's still
Love you, Brody.
And I think too, it's a bit hard for them because you're there, I guess, for 5 days. And by the end of it, he was going a bit loopy.
Yeah.
So.
But I heard the food's really good over
Oh,
there.
it is so good. And
I heard eggs Benedict for breakfast type thing.
I can't really remember what I ate, but I do remember I got Coke for every meal.
I remember
It was
visiting you
either
and there was so much Coke
beer,
in the
whatever.
fridge.
Yeah. Literally morning tea, Coke and whatever treat you got.
No headaches for Dimitty.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
That's
yeah.
so good.
At least Brady will know what he's in for this time as well.
Yeah.
Did you find he was really helpful last time with story?
100%. But obviously we hadn't had a baby before, so he hasn't really changed nappies. So I remember the first nappy of stories he had to change. I was just sitting in the bed looking over at him and there was 17 wipes going everywhere. And I was just so grateful the midwife walked in and was I'll give you a hand. Thank God. But he's really good So
Yeah.
and he's really
Yeah.
good now. So
Yeah, he's a really good dad.
he is.
And
And-
then, sorry, you go.
And you're having a cesarean section,
Yes,
hey?
yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
how was that experience for you the last time?
Oh, so obviously where we work, we see a lot of, I guess, the only bad stuff. So for me, I wanted a bit of control and I just did an elective section. And honestly, it was the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah.
You go in there, you look gorgeous.
Your hair done.
Yeah,
makeup
Dimitty's
done.
literally already booked me in. She's like, can you curl my hair before I go in for my C-section?
Yeah, I did say that. You know, you can put on whatever you want. And yeah, you look gorgeous.
Yeah, and the photos turn out
Yeah.
great.
And like in private, I don't know what they do in public, but they give you like the spinal and they give you like long acting and short acting. And then when you get out, they like continue it on. So you're never really in any pain at all, which
That's
is good.
so nice.
Yeah.
You pay for it, but
I
it's
know.
worth it.
But to be honest, it's not that expensive. It's like, I calculated up like all the scans, which everyone has to pay for.
And your
like
appointments.
appointments, which is like probably like $100 out of pocket, maybe less.
Mm.
All up, it's like less than $5,000 for the whole like 9 months. And you know, that's broken
That's
up
good.
into like increments
Yeah,
over the 9
yeah.
months. Like, I
That's
don't know,
really
I'd pay
good.
for that.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And like
yeah.
in public, your partner can't stay as well. So
Yeah.
that really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really don't like that. I think
Mm.
like it kind of stops that initial bonding with the dad and the baby.
100%.
It stops like, and it kind of like already in the background subconsciously puts it, oh, that's the mum's job.
Yeah.
It's not the dad's
Yeah,
job, you know?
100%.
And it's like, okay, well,
Mm.
okay, bye. It's 8 o'clock. I'm
yeah, I
leaving
know,
now.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's up to you now. Bye.
Yeah. And
you
like,
know?
especially if you just had a C-section, how are you supposed to go get your baby that's
Yeah.
over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I really wish that dads could stay. Like, I think a way to facilitate that would be really good because I feel like it'd be less work for the midwives as well
Yeah,
because they can help them
Actually,
to the
though,
bathroom.
maybe now
and-
too. Have you seen how midwives and babies? No,
Yeah.
not midwives.
Yeah,
Patients
yeah,
and
yeah.
babies are now included in the numbers. Maybe it might be a bit easier these
Yeah.
days.
That would be good.
I think that's not coming in until 2027 though. Like
Oh,
it's been
God,
approved,
okay.
but because there's a midwife shortage, I don't think
can't
that
even
they
do
can do it just yet. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think essentially it's 1 to 6 now, including babies. So
That's
it's
good.
three mums, 3 babies.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think that's. I believe I'd have to double check it, but I'm pretty sure because there's a midwife shortage in Australia. It's
Maybe you should
bit
pay
delayed.
us more.
Yes, please pay us more. All right,
Yeah.
Meg, what's been going on with you?
Not much going on with me. It's not as interesting as Dimitty having a baby, but I am working a new job now. So I don't just work in NICU anymore. I am still working in NICU. I'm just doing that 2 days a week. And now I'm a cosmetic injector as well. So I work at Silk and I do cosmetic inject and I'm going through all my training with that. And yeah, it's been amazing. I've been really, really enjoying it. It's
As
been
you can tell, Meg's looking gorgeous.
yeah, and
Yes,
I've got
she
my
is.
Botox on. Look. But yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do at the moment?
Like
Procedure.
procedure. I love giving Botox.
Really?
But you know what? I actually really enjoy doing lips as well because I feel like I can see the outcome straight away. Whereas for Botox, it takes 2 weeks to kick in. So I
Right.
don't get to really see those outcomes.
Wait, so
always.
Botox is like all on the skin and then filler is in the lips.
Well, you can get
Yeah,
filler.
you can get filler pretty
Everywhere.
much everywhere.
Yeah.
You can get cheeks, your chin. So filler
But you know,
adds
people
volume.
probably think like Botox is just it all.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a
Yeah.
bit confusing.
Yeah.
So filler like adds volume
Mm.
to the face. So like it's putting something in. Whereas Botox just relaxes your muscles.
Mm.
So yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. So you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it is really
Yeah.
good.
That's really scary though. I think like really brave of you to like try something new
100%.
because I don't know if I could. Like I think I'd be like really nervous to like because you know you go through the uni, you get your degree, you get yourself set up in a place where you think this could be it. And then you want to try something new. And I think that's really brave of you to do that.
Oh, thanks, Kirsty.
Like really.
You're giving her a big head. She's like, what else do you have to say?
And you went to America this year?
I did. I went to America for Coachella.
So jealous.
That's why I've been like
At least
MIA.
someone's living the life.
I know. Follow Meg on
Yeah.
Instagram if you want to see her fits because holy. So good.
That's why I've been MIA for a few episodes, guys. Sorry. It's not that I'm slack. I've just been traveling.
Just
But yeah.
living her best life. So jealous. Oh,
Yeah.
all your photos just look mint. Okay,
Oh,
so
thanks,
where was your
girl.
favorite spot in America?
I loved Nashville. Like, I just felt like it was so fun, but also like love New York too.
Yeah.
But Nashville was just like really, really fun, really different. Like
Yep.
you get to wear cowboy boots and cowboy hats and watch live music the entire time, which I'm just
Meg
so
took
into.
like 3 pairs of cowboy boots. I'm like, what the hell?
I had to change
Did you buy
every
some
day.
over there as well?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
didn't you?
Well, she
No.
already had a whole suit packed with them.
Sally
so
literally said to me,
hopefully
she was
not.
like, I was like, oh my God, I want these boots. Sally's like, remember, we have a suitcase weight
Full
issue
of
at the
boots.
moment, so maybe it's not the best idea. I was like, yeah, good point.
You guys in the airport struggling to
Oh
sort
my
out your
gosh.
suitcases.
Yeah, seriously.
That killed me. That was so funny.
We had some serious suitcase weight issues the entire time. You would see us at the American Airlines terminal literally switching things out of each suitcase so that they were lighter than what they were, so you didn't have to pay $100 USD
Oh
for
my
overweight
God.
baggage. Oh gosh.
That's so stressed. So how long were you there for?
I was there for 4 weeks.
So good.
Yeah.
That's a really good amount of time to be away,
that
I
is.
think.
Yeah, it was
really
good.
good.
It
Yeah.
was a good little like break from everything.
Do you have anything else coming up? Anything planned?
No holidays.
Really?
Well, I've started a new job, so I'm just,
Yeah, that-
focusing
yeah.
on that
yeah,
and
getting your training done, getting yourself sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. What
You're
about-
next, Kirsty.
Yeah, you're next. Kirsty's got
Let it all
some
out.
big news. Kirsty's probably got one of the massivest news. So tell us what's been going on with you.
Well, I got engaged last year.
As you can see,
Look at the ring. You can literally, it
you don't need to
shines.
zoom in on that. You can see.
Literally.
So we're getting married this year in December, which is really exciting. So I've been planning that and like trying to sort all that out. We're doing a destination elopement, I guess you'd call it. It's just a small wedding. Yeah. So we're not doing it in Australia. We're jumping over to Italy.
I love that.
Just a
Just a
little,
quick- just a quick
so
little flight
jealous.
over.
just a little villa
Yeah.
outside of Florence.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
Which is so beautiful. So when we got engaged over there, we went to this winery like 2 days later, and we just absolutely fell in love with it. It was just perfect, and everyone there was so nice. And because we'd just gotten engaged, like they really celebrated us, and it was just like it was just so nice and so lovely. They pulled out this bottle of wine that, you know, was aged for ages, and there's only like a certain number of them, and you know,
Sorry,
like
the
it
hay
was
fever.
really special. Yeah, the hay fever kills her. My cats and Dimitty, lethal combination.
Anyway, keep on telling us about your
Sorry.
thing.
Yeah, so it was honestly just perfect. And so we were like, I was just like sneakily inquiring when I was there about weddings.
You're like,
Morgan's like,
I
why do you
this
keep going to
place.
the toilet?
Yeah, why are you talking to them so long?
Yeah.
And I was just like, because they do weddings there all the time, right? And I was like, I could totally be down for this. Anyways, so then when we got back, I was like jokingly telling everyone, oh, we're going to get married over in Italy. And Morgan was like, oh, wait, do we actually? And I was like, do we actually? And so then we were like, nah, let's do it. And so
I
like
love
we
that.
locked it in, and yeah, it was just so exciting to like do
And
something
you wanted
like
to
that.
go back anyway, so it's like,
Yeah. And so, yeah, we finally booked our flights last night. which
Ooh,
is so
that's so
exciting.
exciting.
Yeah, we were waiting for like a good time to buy them, but they've just been the same price for ages now. So we just like locked it in.
Yeah.
Got a really good price. We're going with Turkish Airlines. Drop in the comments, people, if it's good. Recommendations on where to sit, because we're going to choose our seats soon.
oh yeah, like apparently there is a good place to sit on the plane. Like
Yeah.
that, you know how the plane crashed recently? There's one survivor. And that's happened before, and there's been one survivor sitting in exactly the same spot. So maybe
Morgan,
you should
move
I've done some serious research on that. It's 11A for everybody wondering. I think anyway.
Meg
something
TikTok.
like 11 or 13 or something.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Like, so, yeah.
I'll come back to you, Meg, about that. when we're
I think it
booking
is 11A,
flights.
but might be wrong.
Drop in the comments, people. We need to know where's safe. So yeah, we did that last night,
No,
which is really
Kirsty,
exciting.
there's only room for one person in that seat. So you have to choose. It's either you or Morgan. Morgan, I hope you're not listening to this because yeah.
my sister and her husband are coming too. So
They're all goners.
just me. I'll just be like, no, I really want that seat, guys. Just not tell them why.
The seat's like all dirty and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I love that one.
Look, I'll wipe it down myself. It's fine. So we got all that sorted because we're doing like a big trip afterwards as well. So like we'll be in Europe for 6 weeks.
Whereabouts are you going after?
Oh, okay. So so when we fly over, we fly into Rome. We're there for a few days, go to Florence, get married, and then we're going up to Milan, and then we're going to Switzerland, and then we're going to Poland.
Oh my God.
And then we're going to Prague and Vienna, and then we're going to Germany, a few spots in there. We're going to spend Christmas in Nuremberg, which I'm so excited about. Shout out if we have people over in Nuremberg who want to come see me while I'm there. And like, because they've got like the biggest Christmas markets
wow.
over there. Like they're so famous for them. I thought that would just be the most magical place to
Oh,
spend
beautiful.
Christmas. Yeah. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to Berlin, and then we're going to Amsterdam, and then we're going to Brussels.
How do you like remember this?
I don't know if I'm remembering it in the right order. And then we're going to Norway. We're going up to Tromsø.
Oh my gosh, you're going in heaps of places.
Yeah, I want to go see the orcas. They're my favorite animal.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited. So we're going to go see
How
them.
long is this trip? Like, when are you starting? When are you finishing?
So I've got 7 weeks off of work,
Oh my God.
but I'm only over there for 6 weeks. Yeah.
Still, that's a long
only.
time.
Yeah. So I'm so excited. Hey.
Yeah,
And
that's
then, orcas are my favorite animals. So like, okay, so you can pay to like swim with the orcas, but I'm a bit nervous to do that.
Yeah.
So we're just going to be in a boat next
They're
time.
like massive, aren't they?
They're
Orcas are huge.
They're crazy massive.
Do they kill people
Yeah.
or no?
Well, not in the wild. Like there's been no
Okay.
recorded in the wild, but like obviously the ones that like SeaWorld
Nobody's
and
lived.
stuff. And
Oh yeah, the ones at SeaWorld.
yeah, because
Yeah,
like,
they're
you know,
angry.
like they treat them badly.
Yeah.
and they're in really small tanks.
Yeah.
And because like these animals, like they travel like thousands of kilometers a day, like,
Mm.
and then to be in a tank, like they get really like upset and stuff.
Mm.
Anyway, so so I want to go see them, and then we finish it up in London and Paris, and then come home.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It'll be amazing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Are you flying Turkish Airways on the way home?
Yep.
From London, from Heathrow?
From Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Charles de Gaulle. We're flying back from there. And then we'll do a little layover in Turkey on the way back. So we'll
Oh,
have like
yeah.
a whole day in Istanbul, which will be really cool because I haven't
Cool.
been there before.
I told Kirsty, check out facelift areas for me for the future, please.
As I was joking around that Morgan will come back with a hair transplant.
Love you, Morgan.
But you know what's funny though is like so many people come back from Turkey like that. They call it the dotted up planes.
100%.
Have you heard about that?
No.
Because all the boys they're all dotted up on
Oh,
their
yeah.
head from their hair
Hair
transplants. And so you just see all these men coming back with all the dotted up on their heads. We'll insert a photo.
No, I know what you're talking about. Oh, far out.
So he could just join in.
He'll just hang out with all the dotted up people on the plane.
24-hour layover. He'll get himself sorted.
Yeah.
And then I got promoted at work, which is
Oh,
exciting.
yes,
I'm
that's
on,
exciting.
I'm on a 12-month contract of higher duties, which is really exciting. And I don't know. we'll
So what
see
is
how it
higher
goes.
duties? Tell everybody.
So it's so every shift that you go in, you might not just be looking after babies. You could be like shift coordinating the whole shift, so like your team leader. So you're like like the middle person between the nurses and the doctors, and then also like you're running like basically just making sure all the care gets done for all the babies and just like making sure everyone gets their breaks and helping everybody on the floor, and it's a lot of work.
You answer all the phone calls.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like the in charge nurse. So like if a junior person goes to a birth and needs any help, they call you. Hey, yeah.
Yeah. And then coordinating all the care between like the babies and like allied health and going to like the multidisciplinary team meetings and, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really busy role, but it's really good. So I did a stint like a year and a half ago and I quite enjoyed it. And I like when you haven't done something for so long, you think, oh, I'm going to forget or whatever, but it really is like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Like I really feel like it's just been natural to then go back into it.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good.
And like
And
everyone
You
on the
are
floor's
really
been
good at
so
it too.
lovely.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
You
so-
are. You're amazing at it. Are you loving it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like it's really not that much more money per fortnight and it's a lot more work. So I
Yeah,
don't
so you're
know.
like, no.
I don't
And you have
know.
to stay late to do the handover and stuff.
Yeah. And because there's so many babies at the moment, like the handovers just take so long. There's so much like complex needs and
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's been good, but it is a lot more work. Yeah, so that's all that's been going on with me. Yeah.
Very nice.
Gorgeous. I
Very
love it.
good.
So we kind of wanted to recap as well the last 6 months
Yeah.
of the Premie Pod.
So, yeah. So, on the Premie Pod for the last 6 months, we have had.
We're going to go through all of our guests and talk about who we've got, who we've had on. And then we'll go through like some funny moments.
Yeah.
We'll go through some like what we were nervous about, like some things that we've had to like troubleshoot. Yeah, it'll be really good.
Yeah. So, we'll go through and like also thank you to everybody who's been on the Premie Pod for the last 6 months. Like we couldn't be doing this podcast without you, and we have gotten so much good feedback from people saying that you have helped them so much by listening to your episodes. So thank you so much for coming on and speaking your story and sharing your journey with us.
Honestly, like we have had, so many people reach out. Like it's been overwhelming, I think, how many people have said that that's helped them. And like even dads have said that they've really enjoyed like the dad episodes too. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming on. It's been awesome.
So we'll just like go through everybody that we've had.
Yep.
So our first ever episode was Maddie Lassick, and she talked about her twins, Jude and George.
Yep.
And that was like really good episode. That was beautiful. Hey, she was so inspiring.
100%.
Yeah.
Then we had Damo come on, who's Maddie's husband now.
Yes, husband now.
Yeah.
And he spoke about his perspective of having Jude and George in the NICU, which was really, really good. And yeah, like we said, we got a lot of positive feedback from that
every
from the
episode
dads.
like brings something so different.
Yes.
Although like some might be close in gestation, like their journey through NICU is all completely different. So it's like good to listen to them all.
Yeah. And their little boys were 22 weekers. So if you haven't listened to that episode, definitely go back and listen to it. You go to the next one. You can say that next.
Okay, and then next we had the absolute privilege of interviewing the CEO of Miracle Babies. So Miracle Babies is an organisation in Australia who supports, helps, gives resources to mums and families all across Australia, all across NICUs. But she also, Kylie Puzzle, has a really personal story about NICU as well. And so she shared her story, but then also a little bit about Miracle Babies, their initiatives, and everything. It was really, really good.
It was.
And you can just tell how passionate she is about it, and that's who you want leading an organisation like that. And then we had one of our beautiful nurse practitioners come on.
Yay.
That was such a good episode.
That was.
Meg just talks so well, you know, like she just, and she just completely knew what she wanted to say. And
she told us so much we had no idea about.
Yeah, we learned heaps from that episode. It was great.
And she had like so many stories that even I hadn't heard before,
Yeah.
you know, so that was like really lovely. Yeah. All right. Well, that actually worked out well.
All right, next we had little baby Emily. She had high drops. Which is a little bit different to what we normally had, because she was a bit older. How old was she? Like 35-ish weeks, or she was in the 30s. Anyways, she had high drops, and we spoke about the surgery, both antenatally.
Yeah, the fetal surgery.
Yes,
yeah.
Which is crazy because you would never think that they would do a surgery on a baby in a mum's womb.
And that intense too.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was actually an episode I wasn't on, so it was so good to listen to it from an outsider perspective. It was
You're in
great.
America.
You guys did amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Yeah, definitely something different.
Yeah, Jordana spoke really well too.
She did.
She was really good. Yeah.
Next, we had little Amaya. She was born at 23 weeks, and she definitely defied the odds as well.
Yeah.
Her mum speaks about like how it was like life and death a lot. And then she also got neonatal lung disease, and she got CMV.
Yeah.
And it was a big journey,
Yeah.
but the mum, she speaks so well.
Jasmine.
She is so funny, but she is so positive.
Yeah,
like, I
literally.
feel like through that whole journey, she was like, she'll be right. She's amazing. She's got this.
Yes,
I don't
literally.
I don't think I've laughed as hard in my life.
I know.
That was the
As her
best,
episode.
funniest
Oh my
episode.
We had to edit it so much because we could not stop laughing.
And then her stories, oh my God, they killed me. If you haven't listened to that episode, please go back. It is so inspiring. It is incredible how positive she is.
I know.
And
Where was this scary for you? Because you were speaking so so, I don't know. She was like, it was just a walk in the park sort of for her.
Yeah.
But like her baby was cheeky.
Yeah, really cheeky. Like I remember we had to re-intubate her quite a few times. You know,
Yes.
like because she just got sick, and it
Mhm.
was really sad to see. But throughout it, like she was just so positive
100%.
and cracking
Yeah.
jokes the next day. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
how are you so
Makes
positive?
a difference though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, and then we had Ricky Lee come on and talk about her boy Tatum, which was really lovely. And then he also had hernia surgery as well. So that was really good to hear from that perspective too.
Another little preterm.
Yeah, and she really spoke a lot about her infertility journey too.
Yeah.
Which was quite a long process for her. So that was great. And then we had Fiona McBride come on. What a great episode that was. What is it? Hashtag stay medicated. That was her tagline.
Which actually a lot of mums have said to me, I feel like I've been heard. Like I felt the exact same and I felt bad for thinking it.
Yes.
But like it's so nice to hear somebody else like say it out loud and it be normal.
Yeah. And like all those like irrational thoughts that she was having and like invasive thoughts, like she was like, you know, but actually saying that, like people were like, oh wait, no, I had that too.
Yeah,
you know?
literally.
Really
Like,
freeing,
okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really loved that episode. And she has a book, if you guys would like it. It's called Fuck the Lesson. It's really, really good.
Yes, I want to read it. I've got to read it.
Yeah, well, there's a copy here for you. She left one for
Amazing.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was another one I wasn't a part of, but also amazing to listen to. Like one of the best episodes, I reckon.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed listening to that.
Yeah.
So next up we had Caitlin and Cooper. So Caitlin's a close friend of ours, and her little boy Cooper had congenital heart disease, and he had 3 open heart surgeries. So Caitlin spoke about that from, you know, a perspective of being a mum, but she's also a NICU nurse as well. So she like spoke about like how she felt after when she actually had all of the knowledge about it.
Yeah, because she wasn't a NICU nurse at
Initially,
the time.
No.
Yeah, and then she became, and so then now she's like, she can reflect back on what she was seeing through a NICU nurse's
different
lens.
I think
perspective.
it's cool too because like to watch her at work, she's very personable with the parents, and I think because she's been through
it.
that, she's like, it's so funny. I'm like, I'm sitting at the desk like listening to Caitlin's conversations, and I'm like, oh, what are you saying? They love her.
Yes.
They do. They really love her.
And that was our first time that we ever got like the person that we're talking about on the podcast. So Cooper came on and spoke a little bit about his journey because he's 5. He was really nervous, but it was so good. He did really well. He actually loves listening to it. Every time I go to his house, he asks me to put his podcast on. Literally, he loves listening to it, and he like points to it on the iPad, and he's like, "That's me."
Oh,
Yeah, so cute.
That's so sweet. I love that.
And then we had Casey Donato on for Micah's story.
Yep.
Micah was, again, another preterm baby. They had quite a long journey. Micah was intubated for quite a long time. Very special little baby to me. I was there on the day of his birth. And yeah, Casey just spoke about all of that, and she put like a emphasis on like the mental health side as well, and spoke about how the journey is really, really difficult. So that was something that, again, a lot of parents have said that they could relate to.
Yeah.
And he also had some pretty big hernias as well that they got surgically removed. So yeah. And then we had Mick on, and he spoke about Micah's story from a dad's perspective as well, which was really, really good. And he spoke about how, you know, how he supported Casey and how it felt going back to work, and it was a really good episode. And then last but not least, we actually, Kirsty, I reckon you should speak about this one.
Oh yeah. So this year we knew that we wanted to do something special for Red Nose Day because one of our good friends, Tennille James, went through one of the hardest things I think any parent has to go through is the loss of a child. And it happened at home, and it happened within minutes of her seeing that her baby was fine, you know, and it was just so traumatic. CPR, you know, like CPR, doing all of that, just how scary that was for them. And each year they've sort of done fundraisers for Red Nose. And I had asked her earlier in the year, are you guys going to do something this year? We'd love to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And she was kind of like, I don't know if we're going to do something this year. You know, like there was a lot going on in her personal life.
Yeah.
And I said, look, you just let me know, because if you want to do something like we're
We'll do
happy
it.
to run it, like we're happy to do it, and then like it's less work for you, right? And then I reached back out to her and she was like, oh, actually, yeah, like let's do it. And so then she was happy to come on and do the podcast, which was
Really
incredible.
Another like baby that's not very preterm, like 35 weeks, which is different.
Yeah, and it was like a normal
It's
pregnancy
in the safe zone sort of
in
thing.
this, in the safe zone, like, and then came out in some of the most complex PPHN that even our doctors had ever seen.
Yeah.
And she got through that, and then she went home.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like struggles at home, but then like they were getting through it, you know, like they were doing the therapies, like Tania was all over it. She was like having to go on this crazy diet to be able to give her breast milk, like, you know, growing her, like doing all the right things, right?
Not
like,
only Auntie too, her twin brother.
Yeah, Harley, which I feel like, we didn't overly talk about too much on the podcast, unfortunately, but Harley's just the most beautiful little boy. And like he's thriving, like he's just loving life. He's basically a zookeeper at this point.
Yeah, literally loves animals.
He's got all the lizards and the, you know, his little chickens, and he's got the farm down south, so he's just loving life. But yeah, this year we really wanted to do like a fundraiser, and we just knew that we had some beautiful friends and beautiful businesses that would just be so willing to help. So, you know, like I emailed out like 80 emails to like all these businesses, and
100%.
I just,
good job.
or even just like walked in and just was like, oh, hey, this is what we're doing. Do you want to do it? And
Kirsty's like, you can't say no.
Yeah, because I'm right here. And I didn't let it go. And
no, that's good though. But honestly, so many businesses
got involved.
which was crazy to see. Like,
we had 45 businesses all up.
That's amazing.
Do a donation.
And what, like $16,000
worth of prizes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And you know, we didn't have the biggest platform on Instagram at the time, even still. Yeah. And so, you know, promoting it, it's harder. It's harder, right? Yeah. Because you don't have as much reach as potentially like we could like later on in the future. Yeah. And so I didn't really have necessarily like any expectations on how much we'd raise and stuff like that. But we ended up doing $18,500.
That's amazing.
In 3 weeks. Like that's crazy.
So Thank you to everyone who bought a ticket.
Yeah.
They are going to a really, really good cause.
Yeah.
We hope like one day it goes towards parents and like, you know, helplines and things like that, but also finding a cure. And we hope that like one day nobody will ever have to walk this journey of loss. Hey.
Yeah. And, you know, Red Nose is so special. Like they've really helped with even just all of the education and stuff, because some of it might be, you know, environmental factors, but a lot of it is like we don't know why it happens, right? And so, but there's been like an 80% reduction since I think the 80s or the 90s. So it's just been phenomenal, their power that they've been doing. So, yeah, it was really good to fundraise for them. And who knows, maybe next year we'll do something bigger and better.
Stay tuned. Watch this space. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's kind of been our 6 months, guys. Like it's
I have a question
huge.
though.
Oh, yeah.
So from doing the podcast, what is like one thing you've sort of learnt or like now you like looking at differently? You can go first, Kirsty. Actually, no, Meg, you go first, and then Kirsty, and then I'll go.
Okay. I feel like
I've put you on the spot.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I feel like I'm not a parent. So, and obviously like at work, we get 12 hours and we can chat to them, but we're really focusing on the baby and making sure the baby's okay. So having parents come in and tell their story has really helped me understand the parental, you know, stress. And
especially because they're they're going deep in, and you're like, you really feel it when you're sitting here with them. Hey,
yes, it's made me really understand their experience a lot more, and I feel like I'm a better nurse because of it. I'm not a parent, so it's hard sometimes to like understand, but I feel like this podcast has definitely made it a lot easier for me to really understand what they're going through when they're in NICU. So it's been good.
Yeah. I would say that too. Like I think it really has, opened up all the like behind the scenes about
Yeah.
what happens for the families, because like we see them when they're in there and like we can talk to them when they're in there, but then they go, right?
Uh-huh.
And a lot of these families, they're not from there. And so then they're staying at like Ronald McDonald and stuff, and you know, they don't have the supports around them. And so then they go home, their partners could be away, and then they're by themselves, you know? So yeah, it's been really good to like focus on that, I think, like really good. But I think like, I don't know, some of the biggest things I've learned is that, I don't know, I just feel like just how powerful all these mums are, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy just how resilient they are, and you know, they're trying to wrestle with mum guilt over going into preterm labor, but it's never their fault.
Yeah.
You know, it's never their fault, but they just feel that, and they're wrestling with that, and they're seeing their baby, and you know, like just how powerful and strong they are has just been mind blowing.
Honestly, if I'm a parent, like any of these mums that we've had on, or, and dads, if I'm like that, then I'll be proud. Like they're amazing, they're inspiring.
Literally.
An absolute inspiration. Yeah. What about you, Dim?
Mine's a little bit different, but only probably because I've thought about the question. my thing is, what I've learned is, for our job in particular, so, you know, when we're in the resus bay, usually not in birth suite, we're usually in like theatres. So there's an outside bay where we do the resussing. We always say to the mums, like, we'll bring the baby in so they can see you, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of parents on the podcast have actually said, like, I don't sort of want that, because not because they don't want to see their baby or they don't love their baby, but they don't want the care to be delayed to their baby. They want it to go to the NICU and hurry up and get whatever they need done. Not only just that, but even in the unit as well. Like some parents have said to me, like, you know, when we extubate, we take all the tapes off and we'll get a quick picture. I said to the mum, let's leave your phone here and I'll take some pictures. And she's like, oh, no, maybe not, just because then she'll be without oxygen or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's actually true. Like sometimes you think you're doing the best thing for a parent, but in the back of their mind, they're like, no, we need to get this stuff done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's just asking what
what they actually want. Because, you know, you would assume they would want to see their baby, and 100% they would.
Yeah. And some really would, I think.
100%.
Some really would, to be like, okay, no, they're pink. They look okay, you know. But then others are like, why are you here?
Yeah,
like
get out of here,
to the
get back
NICU
to the
already.
NICU. Yeah. I don't know. That's one thing.
Yeah. I actually, like on that note, the plastic bags as well.
Yeah.
Like now when I do tours, I speak to the parents and say, we put your baby into a plastic bag. Because I don't know which episode it was, maybe Casey Donato's. But she said that when she saw her baby in the plastic bag, she got the biggest fright of her life.
And, you know, because it's so normal to us. All of this is so normal to us now.
Yeah.
It's like you really got to go back and think, oh my God, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
what
putting the baby into a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
Like a Woolworths
it's crazy.
Bag.
Yeah. Like it would obviously be confronting for anybody. But because it's so easy, like we're so used to it.
Yeah.
That's why we don't look twice. But so I've learnt that, and that's what I've been doing on tours recently, been telling parents, your baby will be put in a bag.
Yeah.
In a bag.
And she like
she
whips one out.
And I'm like, literally it looks like this. I do. I show them.
Yeah.
They're like, they're so surprised as well.
Lots of parents do. When they come for a tour, they love that. They feel so much better. And which, like, for me, I would think, oh my God, seeing all that stuff.
Yeah, like maybe
I would feel
give you
more nervous,
anxiety,
but
right?
a lot of the parents actually feel so
calmer.
much better.
Yeah.
I think because they see the environment and they see the babies, and the babies look like just little mini babies and they're thriving in their cots.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other questions?
I did have one. I was kind of thinking, like, when we first started, what were you guys like the most nervous about? Like, what were you guys thinking? Or like, it doesn't even have to be about like interviewing, but even just like personally, what were you most nervous about with this podcast coming out?
Oh gosh. Okay. There's a few things, I guess.
Yeah.
Me and Meg both are horrible at doing the starting bit. So if we've had any guests, like all the guests will know, we've had to take about 17 takes to do the start, especially at the start, okay?
Yes.
So that's like nerve-wracking, just being behind the camera. But also, like, I think you're just speaking from experience, and sometimes the experience isn't necessarily that by the books, but that's just how it is. And you feel nervous saying that sort of stuff because you're like that is what happened, I guess. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I think like, putting out any sort of like what happened in a medical situation is always a bit daunting, you know, like always a little bit like, should we be saying that? Should we not be saying that? And I
you-
feel like we've
yeah.
done a good balance of like sharing,
For
but
us,
also
we've got
Yeah.
like the image of what was exactly
Yes.
happening, like
yes,
in the back of our mind.
Yep.
So like, it's
Yeah.
a bit, yeah.
And I
Yeah.
feel like at the start, because this is new, we got a little bit of like criticism because not many people
yeah,
were sure about what this
Yeah.
was going to be.
Yeah.
But we've actually ended up having such good feedback
Yeah.
from a lot of people.
yeah. And some
saying-
people who were dubious at the
Yeah.
beginning
Yes.
have really come around. now.
Yes.
Yes.
They think, oh, this is actually really good.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I was most nervous, I think, just like you say, like what people are going to think and stuff. But then I thought, nah, like this is more powerful. Like
I
this
think
is
once
more
you see the
important.
parents, like
Yeah.
straight away, parents were like to
Yeah.
us, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah,
And you sort of feel like, oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like how
And-
many people have reached out to say they want to come on
Oh
and
my
God.
share
A
has
lot.
been unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of us. Like I think,
Yeah.
you know, we've done really well. 6
Yeah.
months of a Premie pod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and it's a lot of work, and
Yeah.
you know, and we do this all on top of our shift work
Yeah.
and your 2 jobs and you being a
Me.
parent, and, you know, but like all the editing, all the
Yeah.
emails, like
Yeah.
just making sure
The
like
social
all the
media.
setup's
I think,
good,
we
social
all
media,
Bring something different to the team, which
Yeah.
is,
yeah,
yeah.
really
don't know.
special, yeah.
Don't think you've got out of this question, Meg?
What's the question?
Oh, again.
What were you so nervous about? Like, what were you nervous about? Like, was it the recording? Was it what people were going to think?
Yeah,
Like,
probably like what I said, like, you know, when people were saying that they weren't sure about
Yeah.
Yeah.
this podcast
Yeah.
and that
It gets
I
in your
was
head.
nervous. Like
Yeah.
I thought, oh,
Yeah.
what if we put this out and everybody thinks we're silly or,
Yes.
you know, we get
Yep.
negative
Yeah.
feedback,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like because we did the setup so perfectly, like we had really good quality things. Like we knew
Yeah.
straight away if we were going to do this, we were going to do it well.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest difference is
Yeah.
that like we start out on a really good foot.
Mhm.
You get some really exceptional guests. You get some really legitimizing guests. And
Yeah.
I think that really helps,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's
Mhm.
just because of all our relationships with people, you know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and how like the people that have come on and been
Yeah.
willing to share their story. It's because of how like much like we've had those relationships with those people, you know,
Yeah.
like I think that's been really positive.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah. Happy 6 months of the Premie pod.
Anyways, and I've got to go because I'm going to blow my nose. And I've got hay fever.
And again, thank you everybody who's come on and shared your story.
Yeah.
Like we are just so grateful.
Yeah.
We could not be doing this without you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Bye. See you next fortnight.